Hey everybody, it's AJ Flame, and I guess Merry Christmas Eve, Happy Christmas Eve. I'm not sure how to say it, but I have here is the testing video for the Beetroopers list that I put up yesterday. I know it's really fast. I'm gonna try and get as much content out as I can before I head back to school. So I did shuffle it up a little bit. We're gonna do a couple test hands and see how everything goes. So we're gonna start off first hand: Fusion Destiny, Foolish, Neptune, Primitive Butterfly, and another Fusion Destiny. So this is actually most likely just DPE pass. Let's see. First we're gonna special primitive. I'm gonna activate Fusion Destiny. A Fusion Destiny Wild Foolish Burial. You see, it is like that sometimes where you do just unfortunately have to DPE pass. We're gonna send Goki Pull. We're going to activate Goki Pull's effect. And if either of these gets ashed, it doesn't matter. It's still nice regardless. We're going to add... We could add... Let's see here. Actually, no. We could add Sting the Poison. Normal Summon Sting gets Sting's effect. And we can go ahead and add Pin the Bullseye from deck to hand. We're actually safe. It's not DPE pass. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. And now we activate Pin. It does activate. Special Summon Pin. Burn for 200. Don't forget that effect. I always forget it. I don't know why. We're going to link these two for... Let's see. First, we're going to go ahead and link these two off for... In this sequence, we want to go ahead and link off for Pico Felina. We're going to use the on-summon effect. We're going to pitch one of the Fusion Destinies. And we're going to equip a Resonance Insect onto Pin the Bullseye. Just because it is easier. Well, actually, it's best to do. Because since we have two in hand, this is just assuming your opponent does not have any interruptions. After that, we're going to go ahead and go into Armor Horn. And then we're going to go ahead and activate Resonant Insect's effect. And we're going to go ahead and search for a... We have Mighty Neptune in hand already. So searching here, the best search in this situation would most likely be Doomdozer. Now, if we had another card in hand, then we could activate the effect of Armor Horn to get an additional normal summon, but since we don't have another normal summonable monster, we're going to banish two. Going to banish Resonant Insect and Goki Pull. Summoning Doomdozer. It's in condition, so it doesn't activate. We're going to activate Resonant Insect. Yeah, there's another way I could have done this, and I will show you guys after that. Well, actually, it doesn't matter, because you usually want to chain block Resonance Insects with, what's it called? With, Seraphim Papillon, just because it's actually extremely nice to do so. We're going to send the poison off of Goki Pull. I'm going to link these two. Don't want to mess up the ulti for Seraphim. We're going to activate Seraphim's effect. So I'll go ahead and grab... Oh, I'll actually put two counters on it. And we're going to go ahead and use Armor Horn's effect. We're going to banish three, so we're going to banish a Sting. And we could really banish any of these. We can banish a Sting, a Pin, and Spanish Doomdozer. We're going to special summon Neptune defense position just to play around that Lightning Storm that some people might play. Whoa. For the Armor Horn, excuse me. And for Neptune, we're going to shuffle three back into the main deck. So there are three of choice. It's gonna be Resonance, Goki Pole, and Sting the Poison. Those will be shuffled back, and we're gonna go ahead and activate Fusion Destiny. So we can send Dasher and Celestial when I find that one of. Boom. Shuffle it bad boy up. Go boom. We'll do a nice little cut like that. And then we will summon, we will summon DPE also in defense position. And so with Papillon and the counters, Papillon has a counter for each insect that is used, so it will gain 2 counters. So in your opponent's draw phase or standby phase, just to play around triple taxes, you go ahead and activate Seraphim Papillon. Activate Pap, targeting Sting the Poison, special summon it out, and then you have an additional negate. And this will bring itself back. DPE is DPE, so it can pop, 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 and then on the following turn, you can go ahead and make Atlas and then try and destroy as much as possible, because you will definitely make it through the turn and have DPE come back. Most likely, Neptune will also come back due to its effect. But we're gonna go ahead and try combo hand number 2, and I'm gonna give you guys a live shuffle. Very, very live shuffle. I mean, for the most part, this deck is pretty consistent, even though where it seems like there will be hands like that one where it's like, okay, cool, we can't really combo as much. It's just, you can still combo, it's just not as, I guess, safe. Because since Resonance Insect is very, very important with the combo, there are times where it's possible you can, I guess, be stopped a lot easier. We're just gonna do this a couple more times. So there, do this sucker, and we'll cut it in thirds. There you go, like this, and then we will draw our 5. Ash, Goki Pole. Okay, that works out kind of nice. So the double Ash and drawing Goki Pole kind of sucks, but we're gonna go ahead, normal summon Sting the Poison. We're gonna chain link 1 Sting. We're gonna chain link 2 Scale Bomber. I'm going to activate that. We're going to go ahead and get the search for Pin the Bullseye. And then we're going to activate Pin to special summon Pin. I'm going to activate special. I'm going to activate the effect to burn. We're going to go ahead, link these 2 off for let me find it, for Beetrooper Armorhorn. At this juncture, we're going to go ahead and use Armorhorn's extra normal summon. I'm going to normal summon a Goki Pole. And there are a few different ways you can go about this. We can go ahead and get more extension, which is actually extremely nice. Or we can go ahead and do it like this. We can go ahead, link this off. But this one, we'll do it like this, because this is actually a lot better. We'll summon Pico. Use Pico's effect. We'll discard Ash. We'll send Ash, excuse me. Wording matters there. Real quick, Goki Pole with Resonance Insect. And then the question is, do we want to shuffle back right now? Because if we shuffle back, then it's actually a very good question. Because we have to shuffle back these 3 in order to draw. Then we have to put these back, so we're not going to shuffle back. It's not worth it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and link these off to Papillon. And what we're going to do, we have a couple chain links here. Since they all activate at the same time, which is nice, we're just going to go ahead and go 1, 2, and 3. So Papillon will get 2 counters. Goki Pole is going to add. Goki Pole is going to add. Let's see here. What is Goki Pole going to add? Goki Pole will add a Goki Pole will add a Shiny Sea Squadron and then summon it. And then since Insect will resolve, and it'll grab me if we can't trigger it twice, so we're not going to end with Neptune on board, we're going to add Doomdozer. No, we're going to add, excuse me, not Doomdozer. We're going to add Neptune. And then we're going to go ahead and use Armorhorn's effect Engrave, banishing for cost, Cookie Pull, Insects, and pin the bullseye. So then we can summon that back. We'll summon it right under. At this point, you're most likely not getting nibbed. Well, I mean, this is assuming everything goes correctly. And then we're gonna go ahead summon this by shuffling these three back. Whoa, hold on. We're gonna get Resonant Insect effect. Let's not forget that, because that is not good. We're gonna send, let's see, you can realistically send anything. At the same time, our target, we drew our target. So let's send a Retaliating Sea. Although it won't do anything, we'll send a Retaliating Sea just to thin out our deck more. And then we'll shuffle these three back to special summon Neptune. So we'll summon Neptune. We'll go right here. We'll link off the School Water for a Link Spider. Then we'll link off these two for the best snake. And then we'll activate Verte. We'll go ahead and we will send Fusion Destiny for cost and pay 2,000. And then we will send the Celestial and send Dasher. I know in the last combo I have to use Sting's effect to add, but it's okay. We still get to the same end goal here. Special summon DPE. And now we also have Ash in hand, which is also very nice, which adds to another piece of interruption, you know, adding. You just go no. And then in your opponent's draw phase or standby phase, activate Papillion, excuse me. We're gonna have a special summon this Sting in the graveyard. And we're gonna activate this Sting's effect to add. We're gonna go ahead and add. We're gonna go ahead and add Arbalest for the follow-up on next turn. It is a very, very, very nice normal summon. And then I will show you a combo when if you have Arbalest in hand. Because Arbalest is actually a very, very nice normal summon if you could trigger that twice. And then if you could shuffle it back and add it back and recycle it, it's also very, very nice. So we will have two cards in hand. It will have Monster Negate and a non-targeting pop as well as Ash. So either way, you are getting to the next turn. Because even if they clear out other cards, they have to get rid of this, which is actually quite of a pain. You have a Monster Negate. I mean, Verte is Verte. You can try and run over Verte, but you're most likely going to be popping it with DPE. And this is actually a pretty decent board. You have enough follow-up, and then for the turn, you're drawing Flying Sting, which is also very nice. You don't know what you're drawing. A very, very nice board. Now I'm going to, like I said, we're going to keep Arbalest in hand, this one, and this one. So essentially, you kind of have this 3-card combo here, I guess. Or 2-card combo. Well, I mean, Sting and Scale Bomber pretty much is combo itself, but you don't, in this, you don't really want to rely on that single card combo or that 2-card combo, because there's so many pieces. It's a very non-linear deck to get to the exact same solution. Same thing with Phantom Knights, and it's just pretty nice. And we're gonna go ahead and just draw 2 more cards. Doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, it kind of does matter. Ash of Fusion Destiny, so we don't have to go into Verte, which is very nice. So we're going to start off with the same thing as before. So we're going to normal summon, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, special is a Chain Block, and then we're going to go ahead and search. We're going to go ahead and then add, pin the bullseye. We're gonna activate Pin the Bullseye's effect to special summon. I'll go ahead, activate special. We're gonna go ahead, link these two into Armor Horn. Pin the Bullseye's effect, 200 Armor Horn's effect. We're gonna normal summon. We're gonna activate the effect. We're gonna special summon. We're gonna special summon Sting the Poison. We'll have to get rid of Ash, but it is what it is. We do want the extension, and we do want that follow-up. Excuse me. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna link off these two. I'm gonna link off these two for Pico. I'm gonna activate Pico's effect. I'm gonna discard Ash. And we're gonna go ahead and, you know, actually, let us use these two instead. We're gonna send Ash, and we're going to equip Armor Horn with Resonance Insect. Because at this point we can use Pico Felinda's effect. We're going to shuffle these three back. Because we want to have this engraved, we don't want to have to send it off of Goki Pole thing. We're going to shuffle this, and we're going to draw a card. We're going to give it a nice little cut. And we're going to draw a card, and it is Descent, which is an extension, which is absolutely insane. And we're going to go ahead, link these two off. And we're going to summon Pepilin. We're going to do 1 and 2. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add Doomdozer to hand. Yeah, we're going to add Doomdozer to hand. There it is. I'm going to add the ulti Doomdozer to hand. We're going to summon Doomdozer. Well, that will have counters, but we're going to summon Doomdozer. I'm going to go ahead and go, we'll go right here. We're going to get Goki Pulse effect. I mean Goki Pulse effect, excuse me, Resonance Insect effect. And we're going to send Goki Pole. We're going to activate Goki Pole's effect. And since we have enough on the board it's already, we're going to go ahead, we're going to prep for next turn instead of extending. So what I'm thinking, we're going to go ahead and add Retaliating C just for those matchups. Yeah, we're going to add Retaliating C. Then we're going to go ahead and activate Fusion Destiny. Because we don't have to extend anymore. I'm going to send these two for DPE. Yeah, and that's another combo. Because say if you're playing against a fusion deck, just activate Retaliating C, be like, okay, cool, summon. The only thing that's kind of tough against it is that if you activate DPE's effect and just destroy itself, anything you destroy will be banished, but at that point it's okay, I guess. But they have to try and clear your Retaliating C before they go ahead and deal with every other card, which is kind of interesting. Kind of at the same time. Now I'm gonna do one last combo, and it is specifically with Scale Bomber and Resonance Insect. And so we're gonna draw 3 more cards. Doesn't really matter what they are. So we're gonna go shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Because with Resonance Insect and any sort of extended or even pin the bullseye, you can still reach. You can end up activating Resonance Insect, activating and resolving it twice in the same turn, which is absolutely insane. If you can, then I definitely would try to. I'm gonna draw 3. That's pretty nice, actually. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna special summon. Actually, we don't even have to special summon this. We can use it as a discard outlet, so we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna normal summon Resonance Insect. We're gonna effect special summon this. And I'm gonna go ahead. Link summon for. Actually, shoot with this hand. Because we don't have another normal summon, we have to special summon this. And we have to normal summon, then we special summon. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Bring out, let's see here. We definitely keep Sting Lancer in the hand because we need that card desperately at this point. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna summon let's no, because we don't have another normal summon. We're gonna summon Picoflana. And we'll do Insect 1, Picoflana 2. So we'll discard the Ash. We'll send the Ash, excuse me, wording. And we'll equip a Resonant Insect to this butterfly. And then Resonant Insect will dump a card. We're going to go ahead and we're going to dump Goki Pull so we can get that extension. That's not Goki Pull. We're going to dump Goki Pull. Then we activate Goki Pull's effect. We're going to add the Squatter and special summon it. Since it is a normal monster. So it's going to add, and since it was a normal monster, we're going to special summon it. You can special summon an attack or defense, it doesn't really matter. I just prefer defense because I think it's personally nicer, it's better, even if because you're going first and you're using it as a material anyway. But let's just because why not? We're gonna summon an attack. We're gonna make Papillon or Papillion, however you want to say it. I can't speak English. We're gonna do 1 and 2. Holy crap! I can't do that because that's not correct. Instead, because Resonance Insect Graveyard effect is adding. Whoa! So we're gonna add a Doom Dozer off of the first one, and off of the second one, we're gonna go ahead and grab a Mighty Neptune. And with this, we're gonna go ahead. Papillon will get a counter on it. Goki Pull goes back to deck because I can't read cards. We're gonna banish. We're gonna activate. Oh, I didn't even use. Okay, yeah, so I kind of have to do that, huh? That's fine, actually. We're gonna banish 2 Resonance Insects to summon Doom Dozer. They're gonna go not Doom Dozer effect, excuse me. We're gonna trigger both Resonance Insects. So now we send Goki Pull. And then we're gonna go ahead and send Sting the Poison. Goki Pull is gonna activate. We're gonna add. Yeah, we're gonna add in special Squatter. We have to make Verte, so this is actually okay. We're gonna link off Squatter for Spider. They're gonna link these two for Verte. We're gonna activate Verte's effect. We're gonna send Destiny for cost. And we're gonna dump Celestial and Dasher. going to go ahead and summon DV. And that is how we're going to pass our turn correctly. Jeez, man. Aye, aye, aye. And then draw phase, Papillion effect. I'm going to special this. I'm going to know that effect. We're going to do Sting's effect. We're going to add, where are you? We're going to add Arbalest. And then on the follow-up, we have so much follow-up, and if you're playing against something like Phantom Knights, you could just play, when they send something, you could just go ahead and be like, okay, Sting Lancer effect, target, I guess, target Graph if they send Graph off of Cherubini without any more extension on the field. You can activate Sting Lancer's effect, tuck back that Graph before it gets to activate. And then in yours, we have to tuck back an Insect, so we'll tuck back... We'll tuck back Doomdozer. Tuck that back at the bottom, and then summon that, search out Flying Sting or Descent, whichever one. I would personally go for Flying Sting, because the negation over that. And then next turn, just normal summon the Arbalest, and we're off to the races, people. Although at this point, the only monster that is tributable with Flying Sting is Papillion. But it happens. It is what it is. If you don't draw another normal summonable monster, you can't go into Armorhorn line, which is just unfortunate, but it happens. But yeah, that is the combo video. I just dropped cards. Holy cow! I don't want to damage these cards. I might die if I do. But if you stuck all the way through this video, I'd like to thank you very much. Go ahead, if you liked it, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Share with friends. Follow my Twitter. Follow my Twitch. I'm gonna try and start streaming more. I said that last time, but hey, school happened. And also, comments and things down below. I did post a decklist video the other day. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't looked at this one already. If you haven't looked at that already, if you're just looking at the combo videos, you want to see the list, go ahead and check that sucker out. I'll go ahead and I'll put it somewhere. Put the link to that video somewhere. And just want to say thank you guys, and I really appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next one.